Friday. What's going on, y'all? What's up? What's going on with my music? So what's going on, y'all? It's Friday. We all got jobs and we all got shit to do. I don't even care if you going to a job. You got a job to do today. We all got jobs and we all got shit to do. Understand? You understand? What's going on, y'all? It's Friday. Let's get into it. We don't have nothing to talk about today. I was on the internet this morning on the Twitter and down to the Twitter. And I was just reading some comments, different comments about things. I saw some crazy shit. Y'all want to talk about the crazy shit I saw on Twitter this morning? Niggas are crazy. Do you hear me? But I mean, that's the reason why bitch. That's the reason why you have to just listen to other people. You know what I'm saying? Like just listen to other people and hear where they coming from, because everybody don't think the same, and that's the beauty of it. Even though people be saying some crazy shit, the point is that we don't think the same, and that is beautiful. But you know, when the shit is damaging or dangerous, we want to talk about it and correct it and have a conversation. Baby, somebody said on Twitter this morning, I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna tell you, I couldn't do nothing but laugh. First of all, let me tell you, this white girl on Twitter talking about, I make his dick hard even when I'm fully clothed, no makeup on. We not the same, sis. That's what she said. Girl, what? You act like somebody did. Look, somebody said, hold on, girl, what you think you did? You did something to make. You don't. What she say? You don't wear makeup. I don't wear makeup, and I still make his dick hard. I don't understand why women think that doing something that requires no effort is an accomplishment. Girl, do you know what can make his dick hard? If you don't get your ass out of here with that bullshit. What did she say? Hold on, let me see what this woman said. You can blow air in a man's face and get his dick hard. Congratulations, you exist. Bitch, like, what the fuck? You really do. And then you calling people sis. Shut your bitch ass up. That's number one. Let's start there, bitch. So what y'all doing this weekend? What do y'all have planned this weekend? Are you guys going to do anything exciting? What is going on? What are we doing this weekend? This is my last weekend, y'all. It's the last weekend Diva has to herself. It's the last weekend. I'm gonna make it worth it by doing absolutely nothing. My neighbor was like, my neighbor was like, oh, you having fun? You having a good time alone, huh? And I said, hell yes. He's a single father. He was like, you having a good time alone, huh? I said, I sure am. I wanted to scream hell yeah, but I didn't. You know, you can't rejoice too much. You know, you're supposed to act like, no, I'm not enjoying my alone time. You goddamn right. I'm enjoying my goddamn alone time. You feel me? So what else is going on, y'all? Let me put this thing down. Oh, I saw the girl, some of the people from Grapevine talking about the situation with OG and Evelyn and them, and how their shit is hella colorist. And Layla was doing, what did she was talking about OG, and was it colorist or was it a Mean Girl situation? And I think it's colorist. I do think it's colorist. And some girl broke it down here. I'm going to tell you. These girls repeated, okay, here it is. Let me see. These girls repeatedly hype up her aggression, yet Evelyn stays leaping over chairs, hills, valleys, making security work for every penny. It is solely because OG effectively uses her words as knives, and I'm just gonna say it, is dark skin. Then what's her name from the Grapevine said, Ashley, she said, that's it, and the use of Godzilla and Tasmanian Devil to describe her is colorist and violent. Malaysia threw a table last season. They have some damn nerve. Just because she could do some actual damage don't mean shit. This is out of control. It's a mess. And the previews of the episode later in the season shows where Evelyn is screaming at OG that her man would hit, tells us everything about why she treats OG the way she does. Tons of anti-blackness, tons of colorism. This ain't the way. OG carries herself with confidence, and because to them she doesn't possess the beauty a woman she doesn't possess the beauty of a woman who deserves to be so entitled. They want to knock her down a few pegs. They are projecting colorist, featurist insecurities onto OG and aren't familiar with the unbridled Nigerian pride. I have nothing else to say. That's it. Period. I said OG, I've been saying it, y'all. OG, I don't like the way they doing it. I don't like the way they're acting like, and I said yesterday, has anybody found any footage of OG being an aggressor? Not confrontational, but an aggressor. Like, I'm confronting the issue. I'm not coming towards you. I'm not trying to fight you. Yes, I'm going to tell you I can kill your ass, but I haven't got up in an aggressive manner. I haven't gone towards you. But y'all so appalled by OG's words, and every last one of them bitches has had to been restrained. Y'all was holding Kristen back. Why wasn't y'all holding OG back? Because OG would have been the one Kristen would have been the one to get her ass beat. Is that why y'all was holding her back? Everybody on that show been held back but OG. But OG's words are just, oh my God, we cannot believe it. And Shawnee, right. Shawnee, what are you talking about? Oh, this is so aggressive. What are you talking about? Why shouldn't she be aggressive? Look how you bitches act. Look how you bitches been acting. And I need for Jackie to say something. This is your homegirl. You was so excited that she played football and everything. And now you sitting up there, oh, OG, you have to, no, she don't have to do not a goddamn thing. I need to go watch that episode again. But yeah, so that's one of the things I saw on Twitter this morning. And I feel the same way. I don't like the way that they treat OG. Here's another article from WGN TV News. A woman 107 shares her secret to longevity. What y'all think it is? What y'all think it is? 107 years old, old white, look like an old white woman. What you think is her secret to her longevity? She never got married. Did you know that marriage actually lengthens a man's life and shortens a woman's? Did y'all know that? They die first because they give all of their wherewithal. They go from mama, like, and it's funny because y'all really make it seem like a woman goes from her home to her marriage house, and a man does the same thing, go from his mama's house to his marriage house. Same thing, and then looking for the woman to take care of him. I was just talking to a girl yesterday in her late 20s, and she was talking about how she was with her child's father for 7 years, and that his mother used to tell her how to take care of him. He was the first son, not the firstborn, but the first son, and he don't do nothing. And then she basically was describing him as, not being accountable, going to his mother. If she doesn't do something right, he'll go to his mother and have his mother do it. And the mother speaks Spanish and she doesn't speak Spanish, so they already look down on her for not being bilingual, or not speaking Spanish. And she was talking about how she just feels better not being with him or under that kind of, what did she say? That kind of pressure or stress, something she said, that she feels freer now. And she was with him for 7 years, and she said that she just doesn't want to, she's getting to a place where she doesn't want to deal with people, because every person that she's met after that has been kind of weird, in terms of trying to control and stuff like that. So it's men, they go from mama to a wife wanting to take care of him. And then you hear some men say, you know, I want a daughter so that I know if I have sons, I won't be taken care of when I get older. My daughter will take care of me. So you're going from your mom to your wife and hoping you have a daughter so you can have somebody else labor for you like that. The mentality behind that is just so weird. It is so weird. The other day I got called a feminist in a way that, like, I was talking to Craig, like the way that basically he should have just called me a bitch, because I was explaining, this guy asked me, Capricorn, asked me, why do I think that men are the reason for the way that society is set up, and why do I think that it's men's fault for the way that society is made up? And I'm like, dude, are you kidding me? We live in a patriarchy. What are you talking about? So if a society was, you know, men of a society was bred in patriarchy, and the rules are made to be lenient on a man and harder on a woman, and they make all the rules, and in addition to making all the rules, want to control what a woman does with her body and make laws to govern her body where there's no laws governing his. Don't you think there's going to be a few women in here that are not happy with that? Do you think that? Like, the whole shit is to serve a man, and that is like the problem that a lot of women have. And it's like, yes, men have really, and men bred in the society have been from the, like I've been talking about, like when the cheating situation, getting blamed for things like that, is like, okay, from the cradle to the grave, there is an excuse for every stage of life for a man. If any missteps he has, there's an excuse for it. Oh, you're fucking thousands of bitches. I'm a sex addict. Girl, if you don't get your ass out of here with that bullshit, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is what, let me tell you. This falls right into what I'm talking about. Let me find this shit. Hold on, where is it? Somebody was talking to, oh yeah, we got some good little, okay. This man said, no, somebody said, this guy said, never in my life would I marry a woman who is not a virgin. Nigga, what? Are you kidding me? And then somebody comes back and says, are you just wondering? I mean, that's a good standard to have. What does it matter if I'm one? Men are allowed to have multiple wives, but women were only subjected exactly to one husband. Women were not meant to, or were not made to have multiple sex partners / husbands. I do not want another man's DNA in my baby. Then he goes on to quote a Bible verse. It says, Leviticus 21:13-14 says, and he shall take a wife in her virginity, a widow or a divorced woman, or profane or harlots. Yes, come on, harlots. there shall what? What did he say? These shall he not take, but he shall take a virgin of his own people to wife. And then I'm responding like, nigga, yes, a 14-year-old, nigga. What the fuck are you talking about? If y'all read the Bible, I was listening to something the other day, talking about the Bible is really hecka violent. There's no, y'all find a scripture where Jesus laughs in the Bible, where he laughs in the Bible. Find it. Y'all find it for me and put it in the comments somewhere. Put it in the comment. We show him being angry. They have, we have the turning over the tables, shaking the tables. Oh, he's shaking the tables. But where in the Bible, I need a scripture, y'all. There is a scripture where Jesus smiles. Okay? Let me know. Laughs or smiles, okay? All right. That's crazy. Hell yeah, it's gaslighting. These niggas out here are crazy, y'all. And then y'all using the Bible, hella violent, using the Bible to like basically, oppress a woman. It's crazy. It's crazy. It is absolutely ludicrous. Ludicrous. What else did I see crazy on the internet this morning? Let me see. Let's see. What the hell? That shit is crazy. So what else is going on, y'all? What else are we talking about? Yeah, so that ego, yeah, girl. Yeah, girl. She said her secret to longevity is never getting married. They do say, there are statistics that say the men, come on, you better be moisturizing your face, bitch. She got a gang of lotion on her face. She moisturizer. She just rubbing. I know that's right. You better self-care on the way to work, bitch. Love yourself. But what was I saying? Yeah, I laugh because I think I'm one that I don't like to talk about. I really don't like, but it's so much talk about how men and women relate to each other and how men and women relate to each other and shit like that. This shit is crazy. But I get tired of talking about this shit because it's just like a constant battle, a constant comparison, a constant competition, a constant, desire to control and oppress, a desire to, it's like, I think in heterosexual relationships, I think if men understood that you do not have to control a woman, or have a woman repressed in order to make yourself feel good, you'd have better, fulfilling relationships. You wouldn't have to fight all the time. The fighting comes from the desire to control on either side. You know what I'm saying? And to restrain and to like hold, like I own you. That shit is crazy. That nobody thrives like that. You know what I'm saying? You need to be free. You need to be free to move around and be respectful and all that other shit. But this idea that I'm gonna marry a virgin because the Bible said, what the Bible was, you know how old that shit is. Hello? You don't follow the rules of those days on today? What are you talking about? The whole society is different. They're trying to maintain it, but everybody has evolved past that. Even in Islam, the girls wearing hijab, that shit is old school. It's out of here. Global warming, no. You heat, your head is hot. No, we're not doing that. Y'all have to move past this idea that, a woman needs to be under some type of control in order for, no. I'm not with that. Yeah, call me. I mean, he might as well could have called me a bitch because he was like, "Oh, you sound like a feminist, girl. Shut the fuck up." If me saying that I feel like this society ran by men is the reason why a lot of women aren't happy with the society, the men that are being bred by this society. If that means I'm a feminist, I mean, I don't know. But I don't think so. It's an accurate factual observation. You don't have to be labeled anything to see that the society is breeding men who are not accountable, not responsible, violent, entitled, men throwing women in pools, dragging them across the ground. You know what I'm saying? Like this, no. And somehow she's at fault. Why? If she gets mad and wrecks the house and pours everything out of the bottles of liquor or knocks everything on the bar over, she's at fault after she'd been thrown in a pool or something. Come on. This shit is crazy. The shit is really crazy. What else happened? The impeachment inquiry has begun. I really think it's important. I do think it's important for them to have on record that they went through the impeachment. Because I was watching something the other day that somebody was like, I don't remember who it was, but somebody was like, if you don't go through with that impeachment, it's gonna go down in history where he's gonna be like, see, they didn't file an impeachment inquiry because I didn't do anything. That's why they couldn't impeach me. That's why it needs to go on record, because if Bill Clinton can get impeached for lying about kissing someone or whatever he did with Monica Lewinsky, whatever the fuck, he lied. What a lie. This man has done so much more and has nothing. It's just, I don't know. The shit is weird to me because I believe, like, this is what America is. It really is. But allowing this man to do whatever the hell he wants to do, and there's no accountability. Here we are again. Like, he's the epitome of what that is. No accountability, entitled, just ego is fragile as hell, but he wants to act like he's not fragile. Like this heck of fake, false bravado that he got going on. That shit is fake. They have to start those. They have to start that, because it cannot go down in history written anywhere that y'all did nothing at all to him for his actions. He's done too fucking much, too goddamn much. Lena Dunham is so she awkwardly kisses Brad Pitt. Girl, why are you what's wrong with you? Why are you you're gross. Lena Dunham is so fucking gross. Did y'all hear Cory Booker say dipping in the Kool-Aid and you don't even know the flavor? That shit was so stupid. Here we go.
Mr. Vice President, there's a saying in my community: dipping into Kool-Aid and you don't even know the flavor.
Who says that? Who says you're dipping in the Kool-Aid and you don't even know the flavor? Who says that? I have never heard that before. And he couldn't even get it out. He had to. It was like he couldn't even get it out. How long did you practice that? Dipping in the Kool-Aid? If you don't get your ass out of here. If you do not get your ass down out of here. Oh, somebody, you know how they are asking, like, different people, they're talking about down low men on the internet, and I have an opinion about that. And my opinion is that about down low men is that they're down low because we live in a society and in a community where people are, they show an intolerance, a hatred towards gay people and homosexuality, and they make those opinions and perspectives. They voice those opinions and perspectives around men who are bisexual, and because if you create a hostile environment for a man relating to his sexuality, he's not going to share with you his sexuality. He's not going to share with you that he likes the company of men too. He's going to keep that from you. If you are one of those women who are intolerant to homosexuality, you have an issue, you have a hatred towards gay people, and you're always talking about it, the man that you're sleeping with might like men and he doesn't feel comfortable. So when you don't create a safe space, that creates that sense of, I'm not secure here. I cannot talk to her because look how she feels about gay people. If she feels like that about gay people, and somebody was asking me to talk about bisexual men. I don't see, there's nothing. It's like nobody frowns upon women being bisexual. No, it's like this crazy fetish fantasy of people, and it's not frowned upon. And with men being bisexual, I don't think it's fair, because like I said, it's too many women who, it's okay to say I wouldn't date a bisexual man, but ask yourself why. What are your reasons? Are your reasons because of you feel like, this man might be more promiscuous? I mean, because men, is it different? I don't know. It's hard to explain, because a lot of people's rationale behind why they wouldn't date a bisexual man is either you have this idea that the man is going to be cheating on you with men and women, one, and then two, this is this ego thing. Like I've heard women say, I already have to be worried about women, and I shouldn't have to be worried about a man. But guess what? If he's not telling you, you need to be worried about a man. Because if he's not sharing, if you don't make a safe space for him to share his sexuality with you, he might be bisexual and you just don't fucking know it. And that's just what it is. That's just what it is. So, I don't know. I just think that, the way that people voice their opinions about bisexual men is the reason why you have down low men, because they're not, you don't create a safe space. And this idea that, and it's a lot of internalized bullshit, because women, if a man shows any type, it's crazy, because if a man shows any type of femininity or feminine traits or feminine, gestures or body language, a woman is gonna sometimes has this internalized misogyny where she's like, I don't want a man who's feminine. Well, what's wrong with that? You're feminine. You're a woman. I mean, what is wrong with that? And then in the same sense, it's like, you like men, aren't you attracted to men? Why wouldn't you understand why a man could be attracted to men? Some men are attractive. Some women are attractive. So why is it impossible for you to accept that a man can be attracted to another man and a woman or whatever? You understand? I don't know. I'm just saying, it's like, how if I see men be like, damn, he's fine. If another man says, yeah, he's attractive, he's nice looking, he's fine. Yeah, of course. I mean, well, we both looking at him. What's the difference? Am I supposed to repress my feelings because it's the opposite sex? What does that do for your spirit? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. That's how I feel. Like, that's how I feel about it. I would ask yourself, what's the issue with a man being bisexual? Like, what's the problem? What is the problem? What is your problem with a man being bisexual? And why wouldn't you want to date a bisexual man? Because if he's going to cheat on you, he's going to cheat on you with a man or a woman. It doesn't matter. So whether or not wouldn't you like to know? Wouldn't you like to be in a space where you have that level of comfort with another person, that they're sharing with you about their sexuality and how they feel? You're sleeping with them, you're laying down with them. Why wouldn't you want to know about them? Like, or why would you want to be laying down with somebody who, because of your words, they're repressed in their sexuality? You're not even laying down with somebody who's a full person, because they're repressing themselves because you didn't create a safe space. Come on, hit the corner, lady. Oh my God, what are you doing? Lady. Anyways, y'all, I'm pulling up to the woo wop. Y'all tell me, we just talking shit. Just random shit, right? All right. Y'all have a good weekend. Take care of each other. Protect your energy and create safe spaces. Peace.